gonna be hot.
It is very hot.
Holy shit.
Fuck. Here we go, the Hundo. Just partook in the Hundo. I, for one, was very excited for this race because we have, some very fond memories of riding in Buff Creek, and so I thought, hey, why not? This is gonna be great. It, in fact, was not great. I think I went from having my best bike race ever in Missoula last week to quite possibly having the worst experience of my entire life. It was so hot.
Yeah, it was very hot. We've spent a lot of time riding at Buff Creek, so we're excited to go race it. And I think because we were so familiar with the trails, we kind of underestimated how hard it would be racing the whole thing. And yeah, we both got our asses kicked pretty hard.
We indeed got our asses kicked. Before we dive in and show you said ass kicking, let me tell you about what did said ass kicking. The Hundo. The website touts itself as the best 100K in the state. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna argue this. Riding in Buff Creek, which is situated just outside Denver, is amazing. These trails are going to give some challenging uphills that will amass over 7,300 feet of vertical, while offering sweet flow, great descents, and amazing views. 100K sound a little daunting? No worries. This event offers a little shorter version called the Hundito, where you will ride about 64 kilometers and get over 4,300 feet of vertical. There are two more special things to note about this event. This event gives back. A portion of proceeds will help benefit the Colorado High School Cycling League, Colorado Mountain Bike Association, and Lucky to Ride. And 2, if you dare, you can sign up for a 3-part race series, which gets you automatically entered into the Cerberus challenge. This challenge, racers will need to compete and finish the Hundo, the Salida 76, and the Banana Belt. In good old low fashion, I said yes to this challenge and will be taking on the dare, but one race at a time. Welcome to another Sendquest, where this episode is full of fuckery, chaos, and just survival. This quite possibly was the worst race of my life. It's worth noting that I am not alone in my disastrous race performance feels. Insert someone we know and love, Joe, who had very similar feelings. Let's be clear, the event was awesome, but our executions was far from. As the record is about to show, we were both stoked leading up and going into this race. We were both confident, excited, prepared, and ready to go. I'm very excited for this race. Buff Creek is near and dear to my heart. When we lived in Denver, we would always weekend warrior up here. It's just an absolute treasure. You can just string all the miles together, and they're relatively fast, and they're very, very fun. We will see what I feel about the fast and the fun tomorrow after 100K. Some of my goals for tomorrow are going to be the tried and true one of nutrition. I nailed it at my last race, and I've never felt better on a bike. So I'm targeting 90 grams of carbs per hour. I will just be going with Never Second gels to accompany my Never Second high carb, because that works for me. The biggest challenge is making sure that I actually drink everything, because it is supposed to be very, very hot. Getting dehydrated out here would be easy. And it will not be fun to get back limping. Another process goal, being able to kick Gretchen out of the house and not show up.
Are you worried about anything for this race specifically?
Oof. Worried about the heat. I think I'm always low-level worried about a lot of things that are out of my control, so I'm trying not to think about them. I'm here to put it all out there and try my best and really just practice racing versus surviving.
All right, what are your goals?
Primary goals are always eat at the rate that I want to eat and deal with the heat. And if I do those, then everything else just kind of falls into place or doesn't matter.
What is your fueling plan?
I did 120 grams of carbs per hour in a couple of recent races, and that seemed to go pretty well.
What is your diabetes bag of choice?
Scratch, super carb, high carb, whatever. I just like it a lot. I've tried different ones, and I seem to be able to eat more of that and not get sick as compared to some others. The bags that I've made have the appropriate level of salt added to get them up to the right level, because off the shelf it's not enough for me. I sweat a ton. Yeah, I mean, the heat's the number one thing I'm worried about tomorrow, because I do sweat so much and I seem to be pretty susceptible to performing poorly in the heat. Compared to the last race I did, which was an hour long, and it was just, full gas the whole time, no pacing at all. This is going to be quite different because it's going to be 6 hours of riding. So
We had the right attitudes and excitement, but turns out confidence and preparation don't mean squat when heat in reality winds up and kicks you in the balls.
Almost go time!
Welcome to the Hundo, where everything was fine.
All right, 40 minutes in, almost to the CT. Feel like I'm settling in, but who knows? Feels fine. Just keep pedaling, keep direction at bay. You got this. It's gonna be fine.
Until it wasn't.
The deal with closures, just try to really work through them, keep it steady. And maybe it'll go away.
Oh, what the fuck? What is wrong, Lo? Come on. Kitty litter. Don't die. Oh, what is going on, body?
So, buckle up for a steady explosion of two racers. Here we go.
Just past the sandy wash aid station. Got some water. Cool down. On this next climb, it's gonna be hot.
I remember getting to the top of the Kitty climb, and at that point, Kitty is really, really exposed, and it was hot, and I just kind of clawed my way up it at a consistent pace, and I was like, all right, you just gotta hang on. You gotta hang on to this. Don't push yourself, like you're gonna crack. I mean, I was already pretty close to cracking. I'm making a conscious effort to go a little bit more chill through this. It is incredibly hot. I got to the top of where the bag drop was, and I just sat there shelled for probably like 15-20 minutes, swapping my stuff and just like willing myself to keep going. I debated a lot whether or not I was going to continue. So I had to flip a switch in my brain that went from racing to purely surviving. It was so hot. It is very hot. Come on, Mo. How do you go from your best race? This is probably your worst. Feel free to get aggro and push me off the trail. Fuck. I think this is a little bit of reprieve though. Oh, sweet. Only 20 more fucking miles. Fuck my life. Oh, I want something cold in my mouth. Joe got me a new chain brake tool, and there was a guy who definitely needed my chain brake. I thought I knew how to use it. Alas, I do not. But I gave it to him, and hopefully he will get some help at the road. I awarded us good human time points, so whatever our final time is, we can take 15 minutes off because we stopped and helped that guy. Ish. I am very, very thankful for a little survival buddy on the trail that I met, Rebecca out of Boulder. She would pick me up when I was down and... Oh, I do not feel that today, so thank you. You are. Oh, Christ almighty. I think I was doing the same for her, and literally both of us were just trying to survive. And it was so nice having somebody to just like pull me out of some of those really, really terrible moments and just know that I wasn't alone in this.
About halfway through this big ass climb, this part is more varied, but also has a lot more country shit. Honestly feeling pretty tired. Trying to just think about the immediate task and not get too far ahead of myself by picturing the last climb. Kind of hard though.
I thought I was prepared for the heat, but I didn't do the right stuff in terms of, you know, what I carried with me, and felt fine until the big climb in the middle of the race, and then just felt that heat creeping into the system and couldn't overcome it. And then on the second half of that long climb, I was feeling cramps in my legs in the first 15 minutes, so I had to deal with that for like the first 2 hours, and then after those 2 hours, then I had real cramps from the heat.
I finished the big climb on this big down. Oh God! My legs were cramping.
And you know, I looked down, I had 20 miles to go. I was like, Jesus Christ, how am I going to make it 20 miles already cramping?
It's not going to be fun the last couple hours.
Really fell apart. Couldn't really pedal very hard anymore. Started cramping here and there. Like, I couldn't eat, couldn't drink water. Anytime I drank water, my stomach would cramp up again, and just felt overall pretty horrific. That long ass climb, when I got to the top, I was just thinking about the creek at the bottom. There's like a, I don't know, 20-minute descent or so to the bottom, and then there's this nice creek, and as soon as I got there to the road, I found a nice little shady spot and jumped in the creek and sat there. And
okay, that was really hot, so I got in the water here. I'm just sitting in it. Oh, it's so cold, but it feels good.
Splashed water on myself, felt real nice, incredibly cold, just like couldn't breathe, system was kind of in shock. And then I got back on my bike, just completely soaked, shoes full of water, covered head to toe in water. I'm sure I look like a mess, but felt nice for about 10 minutes before the heat crept in again.
All right. Here we go. Oh, that felt amazing to get in the water. Holy shit. I'm very hot. Hopefully I didn't get one of those fish that swims up your pee hole. Might be worth it today though. Jesus.
So I was cruising on Shingle Mill. There was a little bit of an overcast. Holy fucking amazing. There is cloud cover and a little cross breeze. It feels delicious. Thank you. There was slight, you know, with some cloud coverage, there was a slight cross breeze. It was heaven. It was breathing life back into me. And I get to almost the bottom of Shingle Mill, and I was trying to eat every like 20 minutes. And I pull out a goo, and I tear the top off, and I take it, and I kind of like gag reflex, and I was like, oh God, this is not great. So I finish it, and it like is just holding it in my mouth, like I can't swallow it. and I finally like choke it down, and it's just like setting terribly, and I'm just kind of gagging and like dry heaving, and I ended up bowling over probably after 2 minutes, and I just and then I felt remarkably better.
I believe that's what the college kids call a puke in a rally. Feel better.
I think that was because of the heat. I don't know. So
Well, I don't think either of us stayed on top of our liquids because we both had heat
yeah, true.
distress, pretty obvious symptoms, and
Yeah.
the not being able to eat is classic heat stress.
I'm really suffering right now. It's so fucking hot. My legs are dead. I feel sick, so I can't really eat too much. I think the heat is making me feel sick, making me not able to eat normally. I'm just fucking survival mode here. Oh, theoretically, the last climb cannot be over soon enough. Holy shit.
Dude, how are you feeling?
Terrible. How'd it go for you?
Recover. I was cramping up Baldy.
Yeah.
Thighs were killing me, so
Yeah.
I was hoping for under 4. I did 4:09.
Yeah, I was dealing with cramping too. I think I overheated. Whew, I haven't been able to really eat for like, I don't know, last couple hours at least.
I kept trying to eat and I almost started throwing up. Dude, I was like driving. Do you have any idea where she might be?
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing like maybe 7 hours total for her.
So that
Maybe
would-
less. Yeah, might 45 minutes maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joe and I have ridden and raced enough together that he has my times dialed. Turns out, neither of us calculated the extra time needed when the wheels completely fell off during this race.
Man, I just remember looking down at my hammerhead, and I'm like pedaling with all my might, and it's like 115 watts. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, why can I not go harder or faster?
Operation, we are just trying to fucking finish. We are holding on by a thread, kids. Man, gonna go bingo on this race. Barfed, I bonked, I helped break a chain. Well, I tried.
I mean, I never cramp,
Both my legs are cramping.
ever.
We got to bingo. Fuck.
And I had double leg cramps. I would do a pedal stroke and they just like started seizing. And luckily I got to the top and there was an aid station, and I shouldn't have stopped. Probably stopping was the worst thing I could have done. I stopped, I had a little bit of Coke, I had a pickle juice shot.
Coke, pickle juice,
Coke first.
Coke first. How are your bottles?
I could use some water in this
Water?
guy. Thank you.
Water?
Oh my God.
Another?
Yes, please. Fuck me.
And then all of a sudden I like look down and my quad just goes and like I can see the muscle in my quads balling up, and I just like drop my bike and I just like fall to the ground. I didn't think that the EMTs were gonna let me go.
Fuck me. Not thriving. My leg just cramped so bad I fell off my bike. Thought that EMT weren't gonna let me pedal anymore.
But at that point there was 4.4 miles left and I was like, you're gonna let me finish.
It has been so hot.
I've never had it in my quad or my calf.
Yeah, like I looked down and my like quad was going like this. I was like, ah!
I think it's mostly not like when there's not time.
Yeah, and it's not for 1.8 miles. We got this. Home stretch. We gotta limp it. Oh, legs. Come on. Get up here. Nice work. Fuck this shit.
I was pacing and on track for probably like a 7 hour, if not a little sub 7. But once I got to Scraggy and I had bonked and just recalibrated everything, I was like, well, shit. And I, in fact, did not finish sub 7. In fact, I went ahead and gave myself a 8.5 hour day on the bike.
Hey. You all right? What you need?
You all done, dude?
Get this shit out of my pocket!
Okay, hold on.
Cramping?
Yeah.
Where?
My leg.
All of it or just one side?
This side.
This side right here.
Help. Help.
All right, we're stretch it. Here. What's your name, my friend?
Low. It's craving so bad.
Okay, relax. Breathe.
I can't.
Is it here?
Single-handedly the worst physical day for me on a bike.
But it was just so fucking hot.
Conditions were rough today. It was hot.
Shit.
Hot.
And I'm really proud of being able to switch from like a racing mindset to just being like, all right, let's survive.
I like shifted my mindset to like, we're just gonna pedal and we're fucking surviving this.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
All you can fucking do at this point.
The last few miles, that's what it was. It was pure survival mode.
I think also one of the only reasons I did not quit, I didn't want to DNF because then that would take me off for the Cerberus challenge. And for some reason, I just really want that badge of honor.
There you have it, the Hundo, which absolutely wrecked us both. Heat, which reached a high of 94 degrees, cramps, and barf. But we got it done. This was race 1 of the Cerberus challenge. Done, dusted, finished. Phew! Only 2 more beasts to slay. Huge thank you to each and every one of you. Your support and encouragement is amazing, and it especially helps on days like this. I hope this ride is a reminder that we all can go out and do hard things. Another massive shout out to Shift for putting on such a well-organized event, keeping us fueled with some killer snacks out on course. The volunteers made this race too, so thank you to all of you. Honestly, I couldn't have asked for better cheering and support. Up next, the gravel grind that is Salida 76, followed by the Banana Belt MTB. Until those 2 monsters are slayed, let's keep rolling and go do something epic.
Taste that. You like a baby deer?
I'll get your bike.
You need electrolytes?